Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chris's collection. My God, what is this? 2000 Snicks. Oh my God, it's Sneak King, guys. Oh, this is terrifying. If I saw this, I would scream for my wife to come, and then I would be like, lock the doors, put our son away, call the police right now. There's a fucking guy in a Burger King It's the king. He's gonna murder us. Jesus, this is extremely creepy. Anyway, guys, so this is the game Sneak King. What is Sneak King? Okay, well, Sneak King is first of all a pun for the word sneaking, but it's also sneak king. It's the Sneak King, the king of all right. So this was a game that Burger King released. So basically, I actually think things like this are really cool, but I guess to like celebrate like the like arrival of the 360. I don't know what it was, but basically Microsoft made this deal with Burger King, and the deal was that they would make like 3 games or something like that. I think one of them was like a go-kart game, and I forgot the other one. This one was the one I got, and it was a stealth game. It's where you are the king and you have to sneak around and apparently serve people breakfast for some reason. Is it a bad game? I think so. Do I enjoy it for what it stands for? Oh, God, yeah. I mean, this is just so funny to me. I think it's just really amusing for what it is. But yeah, basically the way it worked was you would go to a Burger King and you would get a value meal. You'd go and like buy a like combo, like I'll have the number 1 please with cheese, and then for like $5 more or something like that, they would throw in a burger and like one of these games. So I went, okay, December of, like, the promotion I think ran from like November to December or something, and like I went like the day before Christmas or something like that. I think like my dad like was like, oh, I'm hungry, I need a Whopper, and my father is like one of the laziest human beings on the planet, so instead of just getting in a, he was like, oh, Anna, can you go, like my mom's name. And so my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, she and I were like, man, we'll go with you. That sounds like fun. And my mom was like, thank you. Jesus Christ, so boring for me to go by myself. And so that's exactly what she did. We all went, and when we drove up to I had just gotten my 360, man. And like when we drove up to the window, I'm like, oh my God, look. They have it. I'm like, check it out. It's the fucking Burger King games. And so, like, I wanted to get all of them. I'm just like, because I'm like, if you get a Whopper value meal, then you could just get all fucking 3 of them for $15. I was like, I'll spend those $15. This will be awesome. And then, like, we went, they're like, hey, we're really sorry, but we only have 1 game. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. What is your 1 game? They're like, Sneak King. And I'm like, I'll take it. And so that's what I did, and we picked it up, and I thought, you know what, it's pretty good. And I remember reading a review, and someone was like, of all the games, this is without question the best one, though it does not make it a good game at all. Now what's funny is my friend Hota, he had gotten these games as well, and he had gotten them for his Xbox, because he had an Xbox original, the OG one. And it's kind of cool, because this game, it's interesting with Series X coming out, but this game was actually one of the first games that on the disc was both versions of the game. So if you had a 360 and you popped it in, you had access to like achievements, HD graphics, all that stuff. But the same disc, if you popped it into an OG Xbox, you would get, the. Oh, he got tired. I didn't feed him in time. You would get the OG version, like, no achievements, none of that shit, and you were just like, all right, I guess, whatever, it's all good. Yeah, that was the whole story. But it was just, I have a really fond memory because I remember it was really cold, and I was so young. I was 19 years old. And, my wife and I, we had just started dating, kind of, like, it had been, like, a year and some change, and, it was just so cool, like, it also reminded me of, like, I don't know if some of you remember this, but they used to sell VHS tapes at McDonald's and Burger King, or, like, you would get those awesome, like, glasses, those, like, cups, or things like that, and they were kind of like not doing that anymore. It was like the time when it was done, and I miss that. I really wish they would do that from now, like, or in the future, like something like that. But I don't know. I guess it's cheaper to do it digitally. Like they would probably give you a digital code to get something, or I don't know. It's just not the same. I mean, I guess the closest to that was when Taco Bell gave me like a free month of like, Game Pass. That was really cool. So I don't know. I guess that's the closest thing is when they do stuff like that. But oh my god, I'm actually really enjoying playing this. I'm surprised. I'm actually like, man, this is kind of fun. But anyway, guys, that is the story. Fond memories I have of this. Sneak King, you could probably get it on Amazon or Prime or not Prime, eBay, but anyway, thank you guys for watching and listening, and I will see you next week with 2 entirely different games that have nothing to do with this. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Take care.